Let's see if I can remember how to do this. Oh, you know what? Let's get rid of this fake background. We don't do that here. Choose virtual background. None. Boom. What's it look like back here? I don't even know. I didn't check that out. Okay. We're good. We're copacetic. Ain't nothing needs to be hidden away. I do want it to be known that I am not naked. There aren't going to be any more accidental nip slips here on my channel because I have a young friend who wants to watch my diaries. And he does not have a TikTok. He's not allowed to have a TikTok, which is probably not a bad thing because TikTok. But he's allowed to watch YouTube. So here's to you, kiddo. It has been 2 months since I've recorded anything. I'm still on that last entry before my new life or my life part two or whatever. What does it say? My life part two. What does that mean? But there is an address in Virginia. Any guesses? So it's been, I need to check to see if I'm probably going to start over because there might be old man noises in the background and I don't want that. But I'll be back. How do I pause? How do I pause? Does anybody know? Can anybody tell me how to work this thing? You know what? It doesn't matter. I'll just re-record it or edit. Precious. Edit. Yeah, because I got it like that. So it's been 2 months since I've recorded anything. A lot has happened in the last 2 months, but this isn't that kind of video. I'm not going to be updating you on that. This is about the diaries. I will, however, record a recap in a separate video when I'm ready because I'm still processing it because it was amazing. But I also, when calculating how long it had been since I've recorded the last entry, I was calculating how long it has been since I wrote this entry. The last entry was March 20th, 1989, which was not quite 35 years ago. It's weird, y'all, the time juxtaposition. So, without further ado, let's get back on track 2 months after we got off track and 35 years after it all began. This is T is for TMI Diaries. This is season 1, episode 15. Oh, dun dun dun. It's the season finale, y'all. Yep, I've decided. Next season is going to be in my life part 2. I mean, duh, doesn't that make sense? All right. So, this is Wednesday, April 5th, 1989 at 7:47 p.m. Stephen and I are still going together, almost 3 weeks. Our anniversary is Friday, my birthday. This part is scratched out, like the next several lines, not to the top. I'm gonna read it. I'm gonna try to read it anyway. Our anniversary, because didn't realize anniversaries are annual things. But anyway, he's gonna get me a girl's ID bracelet with his name on it for me to wear and a guy's ID bracelet with my name on it for him to wear. Isn't that adorable? Got scratched out though, so obviously it never happened. Cool, huh? God, I love him so much and more every day. It's so hard to believe that we're going together again. It's even harder to believe and accept that he really loves me and he has the whole time. And he has the whole time I've known him. I mean, it seems so unreal. We both want to stay together forever. I hope we do. He's the only one I've ever really honestly and truly loved. I want to spend the rest of my life with him, even though that's so hard to imagine. I hope it happens. They say true love lasts forever, dot, dot, dot. Hopefully, in our case, it really will. Of course, Stephen and I are not still together. Part of the reason why it took me so long to record this was I was trying to coordinate with him for him to be here while I read this. So then he and I could talk about it, being that this was my last entry written in Missouri. Spoiler alert. Um, but I just wasn't able to make that happen. TikTok on my TikTok now, I'm up past 100 entries. And the thing is, it's by the entry day. So I'm on like day 100 of my diary, of 100 days of keeping a diary. And one of those entries is like 30 some odd pages long written in this thing. And it took me 9 3-minute videos to record it. It's hella long, but it was me writing my life story at the age of 15. So that will be recorded here eventually also. Um, I am not quite sure what I'm going to do to get caught up. I might go back to multiple entries per episode so that I can kind of churn through this and get these videos caught up to those, or at least closer than they are now. I mean, I'm already in 1991 and this is still March, or I'm sorry, April of 1989. So there's a lot to catch up on, and it's really good stuff. So, to continue, guess what? Someone else besides Steven likes me, Jason Schroeder. He asked me to fuck him yesterday on the bus. He was dead serious, too. I said, maybe later. I can't right now because I'm taken. I told him that I'd let him know when and if I'm ever available again. I hope I won't be. This is crossed out with a single line, not scribbled out. It said, I wouldn't cheat on Steven. He's too sweet. I just single line struck that out. There aren't any little footnotes or anything. It's not like I scribbled it out. I wouldn't cheat on Steven. He's too sweet. Okay. Plus, I want him to be my first and no one else. Only him. It'll happen one day in the future. I just know it. Dot, dot, dot. And then my signature is back to Tonya with a Y instead of an I and a heart. And then my life, part 2. And oops, is it unsafe to show that? I mean, I don't live there anymore. You have to track me down. But it did originally say my new life, chapter 2, but I just made it my life, part 2. And then over here, I have a little parenthetical written on 12/29/90. So future Tonya is so judgy of past Tonya. It says cheesy. So I wonder if I crossed that out when it came, because I used to always read back over these. Obviously, that's how I get those footnotes. And the thing is, what happened next is that we moved to Virginia. And it was during the summer that we moved. It was after the 4th of July. The only reason I know that is because for the 4th of July, we went to a little dance and bonfire in Dayton, Missouri, I think it was called. And there was a boy there named Telly Miles, and he danced with me. We like two-stepped. So cheesy. And I think I kissed him. I don't remember 100%, but I'm pretty sure I kissed him because for some reason I keep thinking he tasted like gummy bears or something. And maybe I wrote about it, later on, but I think I just mentioned his name, but not, but I didn't see Stephen at all over the summer. I haven't seen Stephen in the flesh since I moved from Missouri, but that's in live physical flesh. He and I have had video chats. We have been talking on the phone periodically, infrequently. But I think the first time I talked to him on the phone was probably like 97 or something. I was working in a call center, and I don't know if I talked to him on my cell phone. I was working for AT&T Wireless or what, but I feel like I called him at his job, like he was working in a call center. I don't remember, but it was fun talking to him. And so we talk periodically. Oh, I don't want to put my elbow up there and shake the camera. And I had talked to him around the time that I'd recorded the last video, and he did agree, to do a video with me. But, he's a busy guy. He has a farm. He's still in Missouri, still in the same town where he lived when I lived in Missouri. I was out in Missouri in July, but it was a very quick turnaround trip down to Kansas City and back. And I didn't get a chance to see him, but might be a road trip happening in my future in May. So a road trip from home where I am now, from my East Coast home to my West Coast home, and going through other places, along the way. So there will be some visits. It's gonna be an epic adventure. Me and my bestie in my hybrid. So anyway, so um, so yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed this. I still enjoy making them. I can't believe I haven't recorded a YouTube in so long, but I really didn't want to move way ahead in the story, without knowing if I had this episode with Stephen. And hopefully I will be able to get one with him. I've got lots of not interviews necessarily lined up, but guest stars that I've spoken to. My eyebrows are really, really hella dark. And you know what? I'm here for it. I just colored them earlier today. So, and then that's my purple hair underneath. And it was rainbow on top. And you can still kind of see, where the red and pink was here, and purple and blue, and then up into the green. It's time for me to color my roots. Somebody is blowing up my phone. So it's obviously time for me to cut this off. I'll see you in season 2, which starts off in Berryville, Missouri. Get you a quick date when we're going to pick up. Boo, boo, boo. I lost the page. It's going to pick up on Sunday, August 20th, 1989. I'll give you the first line. It has been exactly 4 months, 15 days, 1 hour, and 21 minutes since I have written last. So thanks for watching. I love you. I'm so glad to have you here with me on this journey. I'm looking forward to more. I'm going to turn around and take care of my dingy dings, and then I'm going to record some more because it's only 10:51 p.m. on March 5th of 2023. to give you all that, context of where in time I am. All right. I'll see you next time. Oh, and I've got to find the stop button again. Oh, here we go. Bye. And it shifted. I just suck at this. And it's still not doing it well.